Here's how to use gustar and other verbs like it in Spanish. We'll start with a very brief explanation, then work on how to use it. Gustar-type verbs work differently than regular conjugations because they use indirect object pronouns. This video will show you how to use them, but if you want to know why they act this way, you can watch the indirect object pronouns video. The main thing to remember is that while in English we translate gustar as to like, that's not actually how it works grammatically in Spanish. In fact, the most helpful way to think of gustar when you're speaking Spanish is to be pleasing. That's because Spanish speakers consider the subject of the sentence to be what is liked. And that means that our verb, gustar, will be conjugated to match what is liked, not who is liking it. This example shows the shift in subject. In English, we say, I like the book. The verb to like is conjugated for the subject I. But in Spanish, the equivalent phrase would be translated as, the book is pleasing to me, or more accurately, to me is pleasing the book. The subject is what is liked, the book, so that's what gustar will be conjugated to match. See how the English-style construction makes I the subject, but the Spanish-style sentence makes the book the subject? Hopefully, you remember that a subject is the part of the sentence that does something, which means that verbs are conjugated to match it. If that concept is still fuzzy for you, pause this video and quickly watch the video on subject pronouns, then come back. So that's important to note, but you can use gustar without fully understanding the details. Here's how. The simplified steps are as follows. Number 1, pick the right indirect object pronoun to show who likes the thing. Number 2, pick the form of gustar that fits, gusta for singular things and gustan for plural. The third and final step is to state the thing being liked. Let's reuse an old example. I like the book. First, who likes this thing? Or Spanish style, to whom is the thing pleasing? We need to know how to say to me, or to anyone else, so here's a chart of those words. Again, these are called indirect object pronouns, but for now, you can just think of them as the words that go with gustar. So, me means to me, te means to you, singular, le means to him, to her, or to you, formal, like usted, nos means to us, os means to you, plural, in Spain, and les means to them or to you all, ustedes. If your brain is stuck in English-style mode, you can loosely equate these words with I, you, he, she, you, we, they, and you all. Just remember, these blue translations only make sense with verbs like gustar. The purple words you see here are the most accurate way to remember these. Our example says, I like, or to me is pleasing. So, of course, we're going to go with this word here, me. Step 1 is complete. Now for step 2. We know we need to choose gusta for singular things and gustan for plural things. In this case, what is liked is the book. That's singular, just one book. So, we must pick gusta. Me gusta. Step 2 is done, and so far this could translate to I like it. But our example is more specific than that, so to finish up, we add the noun that we like. In this case, the book, el libro. Me gusta el libro. I like the book. Step 3 is complete, and so is our sentence. Let's do another one. You like dogs, or to you are pleasing the dogs. Okay, who likes the thing? You. Let's say by you, I mean one person, not a group, that I'm pretty familiar with. We'll use the informal te. On to step 2. Is the thing being liked singular or plural? Dogs. Notice the S at the end. That's definitely plural. For plural words being liked, we use gustan. Te gustan. Finally, we add the noun being liked, los perros. Te gustan los perros. You like the dogs. Good. Now you have the basics. Let's consider some other things to think about. Notice how some of our pronouns can refer to different people. Le can refer to him, to her, or to you formal. Les can refer to them or to you all. So how do we clarify what we mean? First, the easy route. You can let your conversation mate guess. Technically, you don't have to clarify in order to be grammatically correct, but it's helpful to be as specific as possible, so here's how you can do that. Each of the indirect object pronouns we learned earlier has a coinciding equivalent. Have a look at the visual. Me corresponds to a mí. Te goes with a ti. Le is a él, or a male name for to him, a ella, or a female name for to her, or a usted for to you formal. The equivalent of nos is a nosotros. Os is a vosotros, and les is a ellos, or male names, a ellas, or female names, or a ustedes for you all. These blue words can be added before the indirect object pronoun for clarification or for emphasis. Here's an example. She likes apples, or in the Spanish mindset, to her are pleasing the apples. Following our rules, we get le gustan las manzanas. Right now, this sentence could mean he likes apples, she likes apples, or you formal like apples. But we mean that she likes apples, not just a random person, so we clarify. A ella le gustan las manzanas. This could also work with a name. A Patty le gustan las manzanas means Patty likes apples. Let's try a Juan y a su hermano les gusta la casa. Juan and his brother like the house. Notice how when you're given names, you have to pair those names with one of the indirect object pronouns from the chart and include it. To Juan and to his brother would be they, or to them is pleasing, which is why we picked les. So that's how you say you like things. To say you like to do something, just use the infinitive form of the verb, just like you do in English. We like to eat would be nos gusta comer. Notice that with verbs, you use the singular form of gustar, gusta, not gustan. Okay, keep your notes handy. It's time to practice. Get ready to pause the video. How do you say the following in Spanish? Say your answers out loud to practice your pronunciation. Now, here are the answers. How did it go? Número 1. Les gustan las plantas. 2. A usted le gustan las flores. 3. A él le gusta la lluvia. 4. Me gustan las uvas. 5. ¿Te gusta cantar? 6. A ella le gusta mi familia. 7. A mis amigos y a mí nos gusta hablar. 8. A ustedes les gusta la canción. Other verbs work like gustar as well. Encantar, doler, parecer, and many more. Have a look at the link in the description to see more examples. Since this setup is kind of tricky, there is a song to help you memorize it, linked in the description. Okay, you've learned how to use gustar. Now all you have to do is practice. It's totally normal if you have to watch the video more than once before it sinks in. Nice job learning about gustar! You can find more language learning resources and videos like this one at lingolearner.com.